Today's workout is 10 rounds for time with a 15-minute cap. We've got 10 hang clean and jerks and 10 lateral squat jumps. For today's warm-up, we suggest going for like a nice light 2-minute run or 2 minutes of movement just to get your heart rate going. After that, we would suggest getting down into a bottom of a squat, holding a squat position for about 2 minutes. Just really focusing on good positioning. You want to accumulate 2 minutes. So if you have a running clock and you go for a minute and you have to rest and stretch your legs, whatever, try and knock out another movement, but stick to the integrity of the squat position. 10 air squats and 5 jumping air squats. Get 2 rounds of that. We're gonna hit a 60-second wall sit. So some of our members have hip circles or glute loops or butt bands or whatever you call it. But this is what we're looking for right here, right? Just holding that wall sit. We're gonna go for 60 seconds. Next, let's go ahead and knock out some arm circles and some swimmer's hugs. Stupid. Gouge my eyes out. In today's movement, we have clean and jerks, hang clean and jerks. So we're gonna break this down by piece of equipment. On the dumbbell, hang clean and jerk. This is her hang position. If she shows from the side, you can see that she's kind of in that good morning position. Her lat is pulling the dumbbell back. From here, she's gonna hit full hip extension. The weight comes up and she catches. Good. From here, she's taking the weight overhead. Now, we can actually take that weight overhead 3 different ways. She can go with a strict press, which is no leg movement. This is a really good scale back for beginners, right? If we put a little bit of skill work in there, she comes from the front rack. She's gonna take a slight dip and drive. This is gonna be our push press. If she's looking to do jerks today, she's going to do the same dip and drive that she did on a push press, but she's going to finish driving herself under the weight, right? We should be able to hear her feet. Try it again. Right, dropping and driving herself under the weight. Here you're seeing that clean and jerk with a kettlebell, right? Her kettlebell clean and jerk. On this, she's coming into her just like kettlebell swing. As it comes here, she pulls it up into the clean front rack position, drives up overhead into the jerk. If you have a barbell available, she's going to be knocking out consecutive reps from that hang position, right? We're thinking like top of the knee. So she's here, she comes up, there's her clean and jerk. Consecutive reps. So a super scaled way to do this movement, if you're brand new to working out, brand new to CrossFit, you're just starting to follow us and stuff, what she's doing is she's just kind of bending over, she's bringing it up into a position right here, and she's bringing it overhead. This is super safe. It's just the way we would pick something up, get it up here, and move it to overhead. In today's couplet, right, we call it a couplet because there's 2 movements at 10 rounds for time, 15-minute cap, 10 hang clean and jerks, and 10 lateral squat jumps. This is a bit more advanced, but we're going to show how to scale this down. She's hitting the squat, jumping, making it to the other side of the barbell. So one way to scale this movement is to make it to where the piece of equipment you're jumping over isn't quite as big. Here she's just using a dumbbell. You could use anything on the ground, right? You could draw a line, you could have, you could just use some kind of mark on your floor, but basically squat and jump. If we have to scale this movement down even more, we could just stick to an air squat. Just make sure on the squat, butt's going back. If you notice her knees aren't sneaking out in front of her toes. Finally, to scale this movement, she could just stick to sitting down onto a bench or a couch or a chair or whatever, and just standing tall, getting full extension to the hip, right? Again, completely safe, basic human function. So a fault for this workout would be something if you went a little bit too heavy on whatever it is you're doing the clean and jerks with, or if you pick a squat position where you're having to do a lot of rest. There should be minimal amount of rest time throughout the course of this workout. You should knock this out as fast as possible. We hope you guys enjoy this workout. If you have any questions, get with your coach.